That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care.
Man, I really didn't expect Asmongold to crash out like that on stream. Like, he actually kind of went ballistic there. Like, to be honest, he said some really fucked up shit. Some really horrendous shit. I don't think I've ever heard him say some crazy stuff like that before. But this clip and the debate he had with Hasan resulted in him getting like a 2-week ban on Twitch. And I did find this really crazy from Asmongold, like I was saying, because he is kind of a really big public figure. You would think this would be a huge PR moment when, you know, this is like a huge topic in the political scene, still to this day. With that being said, he has also stepped down from OTK and Starforge completely. And I'm just gonna say this, guys. I just find it weird that he's stepping down from these things and stepping away from all these things while, like, you know, Mizkif, right? This guy, he covered up an SA story. This guy is still on OTK. He's still a public figure. Like, this is crazy. The fact that he's able to still be around, right? I think Mizkif should just be gone, long gone. He did some really nasty shit in comparison to what Asmongold, to me, right? I think what's even crazier about this ban too is that we have like Hasan Piker, that's like a terrorist propaganda on Twitch, like literally openly having terrorists on his stream.
That's crazy. Okay, this is a stupid question. Okay, you can preface it with that. Does he know what One Piece is?
اول شيء بقول لك انه ممكن هذا السؤال يكون شوي اهبل، بس بسالك تعرف شو هو ون بيس؟ عمرك سمعت بون بيس؟
اكيد يعني منذ الطفوله وانا اشاهد ون بيس. لوفي.
Luffy?
Yeah, he said he's been watching it since he was a kid.
No way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes. That's fire. That's so fire. Oh my god. We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do.
And or just straight up play terrorist propaganda on his stream and walk away.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical? Sure. These were the people that the Saudis were killing, by the way. Just so you know, these fucking musically gifted individuals.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, I need the money, guys.
I'm gonna grab my food.
I'm so confused. What is this?
Yeah, I just find that super crazy that they allow that, but they can't allow Asmongold to say that on their platform, but they can say they can literally have terrorist propaganda and terrorists on their platforms, like the most extreme shit you can get, and you're gonna let that on there, but not Asmongold spouting some crazy nonsense, right? But then Frogan could go on our stream and say some really fucked up shit like this.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. Distress, thank you so much. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. The U.S. military? Who fucking who? I hope you get PTSD.
And that's only a couple of people that have said some really crazy stuff on Twitch that have just gone away with it while Asmongold just gets banned for 2 weeks. While it's only 2 weeks, it's still crazy that he's getting banned. Anyways, after that, he ended up posting this apology video, which I find kind of funny that he just knelt to the internet so easily.
So a couple of days ago, I made some comments about Palestine and also about Hamas and, you know, some just general, you know, basically opinions that were trivializing the genocide that's happening there. I said something about it that was disgusting. I said that I didn't care about innocent people getting killed by another force, by anything. And I think that that's a horrible, disgusting, mean-spirited thing to say. And I don't necessarily think that it was really racist, really, but when I'm using language like Palestinians or like the people there, rather than what my real language was, I've always been very outspoken and very against religious extremism.
When he puts it this way, I can totally understand him and sympathize with where he was coming from, not what he said. I'm going to make that clear. I'm not saying what he said was okay, but I understand where he was coming from and what he was trying to say, which he's against extremism and religion, which I am too, and extremism in politics as well. It's very important to get this shit out of here, because it's very dangerous to be playing around with extremisms in politics and religion. But what Asmongold was saying in that clip was pretty extreme, probably the most extreme I've ever heard from him in particular.
I think this has been going on now for like 2 years. I think that I've been slowly devolving into the most mean-spirited, I don't really even know what the word is for it. Just like the most mean-spirited, rude, like nasty, like just callous, psychopathic version of myself. I think that I've been devolving into this. And a lot of my friends have told me this. My dad has told me this. He said, you've got to chill out. You've got to calm down. I've been like, oh, that old man doesn't know what he's talking about. And I've finally had some level of accountability for that.
From the content I have seen of Asmongold over the last 2 years, it doesn't seem like he's been off the hinges like he was in the debate, or even the other day, like what got him banned, you know? Like, I have never seen him this way. That's why I'm like kind of confused on what he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about being like terminally online, and that's kind of like similar to something like Moist Critical said, and I can kind of see that going kind of like crazy because you're on the internet so much. Yeah, I could see that.
So the main thing is that for the past, like, I would say like 10 years or so, if you look at my life like this, I would have said 10 years ago or maybe 8 years ago, streaming was like this, right? YouTube was like this. And now I would say that my life and streaming are basically the exact same size. And what I mean by that is that streaming is my entire life. Doing this is my entire existence. And I think that the process of that has been extremely unhealthy for me. And I think that what it's done is that it's allowed me to become such a one-dimensional person that I'm not even a person anymore. It's like I'm Dark Souls, I'm going hollow or something.
See, this is what I meant by terminally online. He seems to have been caught up into the online world in media and all the negative stuff that media push towards our the front lines, and that's all we see on our phones and newspapers and on Twitter, on everywhere. Like, we just see this bad shit everywhere, and you know, it fucks you up, and especially if you're online all the time, such as like most content creators or commentary people, like such as I was doing research and stuff like that. We see a bunch of fucked up shit all the time, and it's just kind of like you're gonna have to take breaks from being online so much. Go touch some grass.
I actually think that after all this, I think towards the end of next year, I think I'd like to visit the Middle East and see it for myself. I want to see it for a historical perspective, right? I would love to go to Istanbul in Turkey. There's no ulterior motive there at all. But it's not just that. I'd love to visit places like Saudi Arabia, Dubai, any of the other places. I mean, the truth is that, and this is the worst thing about what I said, some of the places that I would want to visit, I might not be able to because of the way that they're like just the internal strife, the actual literal wars that are going on, people being literally killed there, and I might not be able to do that. But I want to do it, and I want to see it for myself, because I don't like believing what people tell me, and I think that when I do, I end up being a fool, and I want to see it. I want to see it for myself, and I want to experience it, and I want to live my life, and I'm going to try to, like, I don't know, like, clean up part of my house. I'm going to try to do this, and I'm not going to hire a cleaner. As I said, I was raised Roman Catholic. I view this as a penance. And I think I need to do this for myself. I need to take accountability for bad things that I've done.
All in all, I do think this is a genuine apology. From all the YouTube apologies I have seen over the years, this seems like the most genuine apology I've ever seen. I really do hope to see Asmongold like grow and change as a person and become a person. Maybe clean up that dirty ass house. Jesus Christ, man. And maybe go, actually live your life, man. Live your life. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for today. If you liked this video, please leave a like. And if you're new here, please subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.